Dear students, now today we will see the another cell organelle which is very important in the formation of energy, that is mitochondria. The mitochondria, in this diagram you can see the structure of mitochondria, in which ATP synthesis particles are present, intermembrane space, matrix, cristae, ribosomes, granules, inner membrane, outer membrane, and deoxyribonucleic acid DNA that is present in the mitochondria that we can see in this diagram. Now we will talk about it in the next slide. Now this mitochondria are the thread-like structures, and they are having granular cytoplasmic organelles. They are granular cytoplasmic organelles. The literal meaning of the mitochondria is thread. Mito means thread and chondrion means granules. They are also called as powerhouse of cells because ATP is synthesized in the cell, in this mitochondria, and these are playing very important role in the cellular respiration and energy production. These mitochondria are found in all eukaryotic cells including plants and animals, but they are absent in prokaryotic cells. They have different shapes like filamentous, club shaped, ring shaped, or rounded, and the size of these mitochondria vary in different cells. And if you see the range of the length and width, it is from 3 to 10 microns in length and about 0.2 to 1 micron in width. These mitochondria are covered by two unit membranes. Two membranes are found, one is outer and another is inner. The space between the inner and outer membrane is called perimitochondrial space. The space between these two membranes is filled with fluid of low viscosity and density. The chamber is filled with fluid which is having low density and low viscosity. The central space of mitochondria is called the inner chamber. The inner chamber, inner mitochondrial membrane, produces finger-like projections called cristae. The mitochondrial membrane contains small particles, and these small particles are also called F1 particles, sometimes oxysomes or elementary particles. They are also called as ETP particles, electron transport particles, because they are playing very important role in the process of electron transport chain. So these ETP particles on outer membrane are stalkless, and on inner membrane they are stalked, or they have stalk. If they are present on the inner membrane, they are having stalk, and if they are present on the outer membrane, they are stalkless. These F1 particles has a base, stalk, and a head. This is about the structure of the mitochondria. Now let's see the functions of mitochondria one by one. So these are all functions of mitochondria. One is thermogenesis process. In hibernating animals like bats, there is a special tissue in the chest region, and that special tissue is called brown fat. It consists of numerous mitochondria. It produces heat energy to the hibernating bat. So thermogenesis is the important function which is carried by the mitochondria. Second is protein synthesis. Mitochondria contains DNA, and about 5 to 10% of proteins of mitochondria are synthesized by mitochondrial genes. So this protein synthesis is again one of the important function of mitochondria. The third function is synthesis of steroid hormone. The early step in the conversion of cholesterol and steroid hormones in the adrenal cortex are catalyzed by mitochondrial enzymes. The enzymes which are present in the mitochondria, they play here the important role in the process or synthesis of steroid hormone. Then the next is urea cycle. The first step of urea cycle is the conversion of ornithine to citrulline, which occurs in the mitochondria. So the first step of urea cycle is the conversion of ornithine to citrulline, and this process occurs in the mitochondria. And so this urea cycle is or the step which is present in the urea cycle, and that's how it is important function of the mitochondria. Next function is calcium accumulation. One of the important function of mitochondria is the accumulation of cations like calcium. This calcium can be accumulated in mitochondria several hundred times than the normal values. Then the next function is energy supply. Mitochondria synthesize the energy rich compound ATP. This mitochondria are found in high concentrations at the sites of active transport where large amount of energy is needed. So in the cells in which a very large amount of energy is needed, the mitochondria are present in more number. And the ATP synthesis is done in the cell with the help of this mitochondria. Then the next is cell respiration. This mitochondria are respiratory centers of the cell. The cell respiration involves the steps like the first step of the cell respiration, internal respiration, that is glycolysis process. Second is oxidative decarboxylation. The third step is Krebs cycle. Fourth step is electron transport system and oxidative phosphorylation. So very importantly, the electron transport chain and oxidative decarboxylation, these two steps occurs in the mitochondria. So this is all about the functions of mitochondria. So if you like this video, then please share, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you.